Hi guys, welcome to our broadcast in which we present the best upcoming video games from Poland. Today we will arouse desire, fall into despair and face social anxiety. First of all, here's Last from Beyond, a first-person Lovecraftian horror game with extreme sexual violence. You play as a Victor, an antiquarian who is tormented by visions. He joins the cult of ecstasy, whose members seems to know the answer to all of his questions. Obviously, it's all pretty mysterious at the moment, but as far as I can tell, the game will certainly not be missing three major Bs: blood, boobs, and blasphemy.
Last from Beyond is a first-person psychological horror with a bold occult and erotic themes, set in an unique world inspired by works of Lovecraft, Geiger and Beksiński. The game takes place in the same universe as Last for Darkness. However, playing it is not required to understand Last from Beyond. You are brave enough to reveal what's hidden in the Lost God dimension? There are plenty of mysteries behind this weird expression. I would like to wave a veil of secrecy a little bit and show you some of them. From the upcoming full version to our playable prologues. You can find them on Steam, Last from Beyond Prologue and second prologue, called Scarlet. It may seem pretty complicated, but in fact, it's quite simple. We've created two standalone, free-to-play story expansions, which are introductions to the full game. With different plot and main characters, there is no risk of spoiling a full experience. Quite the contrary, due to prologues, it will be even richer. In the first prologue, you play as Victor Holloway, an antique dealer tormented by visions of sinister land, full of lechery and pain. To learn its secrets, he joins the cult of ecstasy, whose members seem to know the answers to his disturbing questions.
How is that possible? I should talk to Sabinian. At this hour, he's probably in the library.
Victor learns the cult's life from within, getting lost in its blasphemous and sexual customs. Pleasures of this world are soon not enough. The cultists, following Victor's visions, attempt to enter Lustga, the land of ecstasy beyond the borders of our reality.
Enlightened Sabinian.
I was just thinking about you. Amazing night, isn't it?
Yes, it is. I've seen it for myself.
Surely Master Theodore's already waiting for you in the ritual hall. He will guide you through the rite.
All right. I'll talk to him. I'll see you later, Sabinian. And thank you.
Good luck.
Last from Beyond was created in the vein of modern adventure games. It's a story-driven experience, which blends regular walking sim genre with a lot of environment puzzles and fighting elements. Now, let's focus on its story introduction first.
Beyond the gates of our universe swirls Lustga. In the face of the absolute truth, its light is the only way.
Maybe I'm going crazy. Master Theodore?
Welcome, Seeing. I have long awaited this moment.
I think I am ready to take part in the ritual.
Good. I can see that you are convinced. It may be a slight overstatement to call it a ritual, but Sabinian is quite prone to exaggeration. It all comes down to you ingesting a concoction I have been working on for some time. At the same time, our companions shall chant a prayer to the lustful god. And then... We are still in need of two crucial items. Bring them to me, please, and I will conclude the preparations.
Riddles are an important part of the gameplay. Sometimes you have to find out the pattern of some symbols. Sometimes, puzzles are more complex and require matching given items. As I mentioned, Last from Beyond blends regular walking sim genre with other elements. It's not a regular walking experience.
Ugh. Smells like herbs in here and like something else I don't want to know.
As you can see, everybody is already waiting. You did great seeing. Now it's my turn. Lava bra, drink my potion, seeing. Experience the land of eternal ecstasy.
Seems intriguing? I hope so. You can play this prologue on Steam right now. So let's skip the rest of it and have a look at Scarlet, a second playable standalone introduction to Last from Beyond.
I'm here.
What do you think? Nice, ain't it?
Well, it certainly confirms my suspicions that you're properly fucked up.
Yeah, but that turns you on a little bit, doesn't it?
To be honest, I was expecting a cheap motel in the outskirts of town. But hey, if you want to get down and dirty with a stranger in an abandoned theater, I don't want to be the one to get in the way of your dreams.
Oh, he's cocky. You're so sure we're going to have fun, are you?
Only one way to find out. Unless I'm not your type, and then you can at least give me some cab money.
I'm penniless. I have neither a wallet nor clothes on me. Sorry, champ.
No clothes? Won't you catch a cold?
That's why I'm here. I was hoping a stranger would warm me up.
Solid planning. Now it looks like I have to stay.
Okay, enough messing around already. If you want me, come and show me what you've got. Follow the path of my clothes. It'll lead you right to me.
The guy who came up with dating sites is my goddamn hero. Damn, a fiery staff for a hot chick. Or am I exaggerating?
The goal of this title is to present topics and mechanics not mentioned in the previous prologue. This time, we will focus more on survival, gore, and sexual elements. This time you can play as Alan, whose mind is possessed by a hardly satisfiable sexual drive. To control his emotions, he meets with a psychiatrist who is supposed to solve his problems. During the session, which we skipped in that commentary gameplay, Alan talks about strange dates in an abandoned theater. The story quickly turns into an experience filled with dread and dark desires. But before that, you have to find these clothes trays and pick up a few notes. It's not a perfect beginning of a date, isn't it?
What the fuck?
Hey there, champ. Glad you're back with us.
Huh? What's going on?
Just repercussions for thinking with your cock.
I didn't sign up for bondage. Unlock this shit!
You still think this is a kinky date, huh? Oh. You're in for quite the surprise, then.
Okay, what do you want? Do you want money? Was my ex that sent you?
It's not that simple, I'm afraid. This is about your dreams, Alan.
What?
The land you see in your dreams is a real place. You are connected to it. I've been looking for people like you for months.
Are you fucking nuts, lady? Off your meds?
We can begin.
On it.
Yeah, nice joke. It's not funny though, you can let me go now.
Do you recall my initial question? Are you brave enough to reveal what's hidden in the Lustga dimension? Like this mysterious lady mentioned, it's a real place in our game, known from dreams or nightmares.
I won't hurt you. Finally. Well, the creature looks healthy. Alright. Back to the mansion.
You've seen 2 prologues, so let's focus on the full version, which will be available later this year. Last from Beyond is building a broader picture to the whole story and adds more in-depth gameplay.
Welcome, faithful. May the lustful god look down upon us with great joy.
Seems familiar, isn't it? Prologues are separate standalone stories, but as you can see, heavily connected with the main plot. Full game includes all introduced in prologue's mechanics, set in a new environment. Our key mechanic for danger is not to run away anymore. There will be fighting elements like in other survival horror-based games. Stealth gameplay may be the option here, but it's good to have a choice, isn't it? You don't have any indicators of what enemies can see or hear. You have to experiment, try different approaches. We don't want to punish you for death. However, this kind of levels might require a few attempts. Lust for Darkness, the first game in the last universe, took place in the Mansion and Lustga dimension. The game proved it's possible to create a liaison of erotica and horror. Now, thanks to the experience gained in the previous production, we are returning with a bigger, more complex game.
I should be feasting with the others now. Fucking off the let's.
Beautiful outdoors, more different environments, more detailed mansion and Lustga, more game mechanics. The game is significantly bigger and richer in content.
Tasks. Kill this guy, kill that guy. I signed up for fucking nut butchery.
It seems we left the enemies behind and now we can skip the further exploration to the last scene. Theater scene. It's a bit familiar to the Scarlet environment, so, as experience has taught us, it's better to get out of here. As you can see, you better prepare for even more controversial content. I hope you've enjoyed the show. Thank you for staying with us. Visit our Steam community and follow social media channels to be up to date with the following announcements. You can find us on YouTube, Discord, and Kickstarter as well. The game was co-founded by the community and it really is community driven when it comes to the design. So, see you later this year.
Poland is well known for AAA productions, experimental indie titles, games for change, and some excellent simulators. Many of literally hundreds of Polish simulators are financially affiliated by the Playway Group that seems to have mastered the secret of this genre. Prison Simulator is an opportunity to play the role of prison guard, who is on the short track to retirement. But until that, he must face dangerous convicts, balance between tasks for the prison management and small requests from the prisoners, search them to find contraband, maintaining order, and last but not least, kick some butts.
Welcome to Prison Simulator. It is a brand new game created by a small team from Poland, Baked Games. We want to show you the basic mechanics, routines, quests, and general look of the game. If it is your first time with the game, you have to create prisoners and assign them to some gangs. It's pretty easy. Let's choose the name and surname, voice style, pitch, and general appearance. This prisoner is quite handsome. Above his head you can find some information about the crime that he committed, and it doesn't look so good. Here we can see the gangs creator. We need to name our gangs, choose the icons, and assign prisoners. One prisoner is not assigned to any of the gangs. Sorry man, let's go to the gameplay. Prison Simulator starts in a locker room. You went back to work just after an extensive rebellion. Richard, one of the guards, wants to talk to you because he has some questions. Talking with guards is generally one of the parts of the quest system. During the game you will meet many other crews. You can try to make friends, but it is a prison. Let's start your day. First of all, we need to open our journal. Here you can either get some information about tips, quests, abilities, or check the prison map and your inventory. Creating a game like that is quite challenging. We had to think about literally everything. The most important parts of the gameplay are mechanics, prisoners' behavior, and various quests and routines. We've been reading tons of articles and documents about the guard's job. We decided to make it as real as possible, but we didn't want to make it boring. Our team connected two aspects of game design, reality and those of fun. It allowed us to stick to the prison rules, but with some creative and full of sense of humor elements. Okay, we told you a little bit about general appearance of the game and the general mechanics, so it is a time to go back to the routines. It looks like we're in the cell block. Well, you need to complete planned routines like checking morning attendance. Sometimes prisoners don't want to leave their cells. We like making decisions, that's why you can choose if you let them stay or if you use force. Remember about respect. You have points of both between you and the prisoners and you and the guards. Beating, dealing, or just ignoring duties may decrease their level. After every routine you have your free time. On the screen you can see many markers like lifting weights, shooting, and playing darts. Minigames can be great fun, or they can increase your statistics. For example, lifting weights is a great way to get more stamina points. You may also bet with some prisoners, and they are only waiting for your money. It is the time for the next routine. Prisoners get many purses from their wives, families, and friends. Your task is to go to the search room and check all of the boxes. Sometimes we find hidden knives, razors, syringes, drugs, and many other illegal items. You can secure it, take it for yourself, or leave it in package. Prisoners kindly appreciate the last option. We understood that players do not always want to play minigames. On the corridor you will find a nice looking bench. You can sit on it and skip your free time. During the design process we were thinking about many aspects of the game. We asked players what they like and don't like in the games. It was essential to reduce not necessary parts of the gameplay. Let's take a look at other routines. Sometimes you have to escort the prisoners and sometimes they are just waiting for you. For example, during the workshop routine, you have to keep order and check if everything is as it should be. Sometimes prisoners may start the fire. What a mess! During the yard routine, you can see prisoners fighting or just arguing. They're like kids, but remember, don't treat them like that, because they can destroy everything that is in front of them. They are criminals, not teddy bears. Check the documents, accept new prisoners, watch monitoring, and try to stay alive during the next riot. It should be easy. Punish naughty prisoners, take them to the solitary, beat them if they don't want to talk. Upgrade your prison, complete interesting side quests, and play as you wish. Prison Simulator has multiple sandbox elements that allow you to determine your gameplay style.
The title says it all. SAD RPG, a social anxiety role-playing game, is, well, a SAD RPG game about social anxiety. However, the game will surprise you with its colorful graphics and weird gameplay. Let's have a look, shall we?
Hello. My name is Evil Rabbit. I am one of game developers from Evil Indie Games. And today we will be playing our new game, SAD RPG, a social anxiety role-playing game. It's an experimental RPG game in which we try to show our thoughts about feeling and experiencing social anxiety. Okay, I press the new game button.
SAD RPG game is our subjective vision of social anxiety disorder and can be different from other people's experiences. Social anxiety disorder, SAD, also known as social phobia, is an anxiety disorder characterized by significant amount of fear in social situations, causing considerable distress and impaired ability to function in at least some parts of daily life. You woke up. Black Madonna.
Okay, alright, we woke up in our apartment.
It's better to use the door.
Sure. It's better to use the door than this window. Let's look around. Very nice room. A diary on the bed. And I see some books too.
Are books better than people?
Okay. Let's open this door. We can explore this flat and listen to our hero thoughts. Or, we can go outside.
The rabbit is hungry.
Am I hungry?
There are some things to do. Do you really want to go outside?
Okay, there is some other rabbit in this flat. I have to meet him. There is a rabbit with his own room. Hello, Mr. Rabbit, how are you?
As always, the rabbit is hungry. Would you find something to eat for him?
Sure, we will find some food for this nice Mr. Rabbit. One moment, I will choose the correct answer.
Rabbit loves to eat broccoli. Bring one to him. It should be somewhere in the kitchen.
Okay, alright, sure, food is usually in the kitchen. I've thrown a painting of intriguing clown with a flower.
I want to live.
Okay, I won't jump. Mr. Rabbit seems really very hungry. I have to find something for him.
Did you find broccoli for rabbit? It should be somewhere in the kitchen.
Hey, ho, let's go. This is not the kitchen. This is a very nice kitchen, with dirty dishes, just like at my place.
Not healthy but delicious.
Probably toasts are not very good for rabbits. A radio. I will turn on the radio.
It is Monday today.
Some noise. Broccoli. And some music.
Some broccoli for rabbit. Nice.
I think I've heard it somewhere before. Great, we found a broccoli for rabbit. We can check items that we currently have in our inventory. I open the game menu, and there I can see what items I have. In this menu, I can also check many other interesting things. For example, my character stats, equipment, or current quests. Okay, now I remember my important task. I have to deliver the broccoli to the Mr. Rabbit's hands. Hey, ho, let's go. To the Mr. Rabbit. Hello, Mr. Rabbit. Hello, we have food for you.
Do you have the broccoli for rabbit? Great, rabbit will eat the broccoli.
Great. We did something good for Mr. Rabbit. And we gained some experience and new skill.
Quest finished.
Rabbit's friend, how nice.
Rabbit is happy to have the broccoli to eat.
Mr. Rabbit is not hungry anymore, so it's time to go outside. Let's go to the new adventures.
I should take a shower.
You got me. In fact, I forgot to take a shower today.
There are some things to do. Do you really want to go outside?
Sure, I should take a shower. Sure. It's not nice to walk on street dirty, without morning shower. To the bathroom, it's time for shower. Where they have a shower in this post-Soviet apartment? There is. Bathtub and shower in one.
Do you want to take a shower?
I hope the water won't be too cold or too hot, because I don't like when the water is too hot or too cold.
Quest finished.
Okay, that was refreshing. I feel much better and clean now. I'm starting to think that something in me doesn't want to go outside. But let's try. Once more.
Eat breakfast.
What? Am I even hungry?
There are some things to do. Do you really want to go outside?
Okay, it's morning, and I just woke up. Indeed, I am very hungry. It's time for breakfast. I have to close this bathroom door to get to this nice kitchen with dirty dishes. Some music to dance and some flowers on the windowsill.
I should water them more often.
Yes, you should. Let's make great breakfast.
Do you want to make breakfast?
I would like to eat some tasty sandwich and I'd love a glass of orange juice. Fantastic. This looks like a tasty breakfast. I see some really interesting books on this table. I can take a book and examine its cover. I can even throw a book if I want to. But it's not very nice to throw a book. I usually don't throw books at my home. At home I often watch TV during breakfast. And I know that it's not very clever or healthy. But I'd like to watch some TV now. Very nice TV. But I hear some music from kitchen. I know. It's radio. I have to turn it off, because I don't like, when other sounds are disturbing, my time with the TV.
Stand in line for happiness.
Now I only hear disco music from neighbor's flat, but I am not in the mood to talk with them. Okay, to the TV.
Apparently life is better there. Do you want to enter the TV?
Yeah, let's watch some good TV shows. Or adverts. Or video clips. Whatever is on TV now. Some of you may think that watching TV is easy, but it's not true. It just looks like this from the side. But I'm actually a very good player. And I play this game very well. Oh no. I fell, I died, I lost, that's how it is. When someone talks and disturbs you from playing your favorite game. All good things end quickly. I got hungry from watching this television. High time to eat breakfast.
Too much television. You want to turn off the TV.
Okay, we're back to the gray reality.
I should water them more often.
It's great that this delicious breakfast is still waiting for us on the table.
Do you want to eat this tasty breakfast?
Yes, yes, yes. We're very hungry.
Quest finished.
Awesome. That was good breakfast.
Do plants have feelings, anyway?
Is it the right time to go outside? I think I'm a bit afraid of leaving the house, but I will try. I'll say goodbye to the Mr. Rabbit. Goodbye, Mr. Rabbit. Stay safe.
Brush your teeth.
I forgot to brush my teeth. What a shame.
There are some things to do. Do you really want to go out?
Okay, no one needs to know about it, but I'll leave the house without brushing my teeth.
Brush your teeth.
I am such a rebel.
There are some things to do. Do you really want to go outside?
Here comes the toothbrushing rebellion.
Anxiety attack.
Oh no. In Sad RPG, a social anxiety role-playing game, we have to face our fears. These evil doors are blocking me from going outside. Fighting is not the best way to overcome this social anxiety, but of course we can try to fight. Let's see if we can use any of our skills. At this level, our player has 2 skill categories and some skills unlocked. Let's check them out. Skills in the attitude category. Reduce the level of anxiety. Now, let's use the skill Who Cares. This skill consumes 10 of our social points.
Victory.
Wonderful, fantastic. We have overcome this evil doors of anxiety. Victory.
The evil doors of anxiety defeated. You are going outside.
Alright. Let's go outside from our nice apartment. Sad RPG is currently in development. We plan to release it on Steam Early Access in Q4 of 2020 for Windows, Mac OS and Linux. Later we will release versions for Nintendo Switch and other devices. If you like the concept of Sad RPG, you can add our game to your wishlist on Steam. You can also follow Sad RPG on social media, or visit our Discord channel. Thanks for your time and support. See you soon. All the best, Evil Rabbit.
That's all for now. See you at tomorrow's broadcast organized by Indie Games Poland Foundation and Polish Ministry of Culture and National Heritage. See you guys soon.